I don't know what I expected before I came. Like, I'm in Denver right now, and just walking around, my cousin, who I'm very good friends with, lives here, and so we ended up staying here so we could hang out with him for a while. He could take us. He's like a hippie hiker, that kind of guy, vegan, and not one of the vegan.
Finally, a guy who goes skiing with you when you go in July. Carry on.
Yep. But I was like, retard that I am. I was like, yeah, but like people can't walk around in public and just smoke weed in Denver. Like you have to go somewhere and do it. And like just walking around the first night a few nights ago, I was like, oh my God, like every 30 feet, no lie, 30 feet, you just walk through a cloud of skunk. And this whole city, I thought at least that if people were smoking, walking around in the city, they would be taking little like vape hits and being like, oh, let me try and ghost it. But no, there are people walking around with like 2 joints behind both ears and ripping one. And it's like, man, this place rocks.
Can you get a contact high from that at all? Like, is it?
Yeah.
No, you're outside. Like everything's, you can smell it, but like it's blowing away. It'd be like saying like, Denver. You know how you can smell cigarette smoke, Woody? You've never gotten a nicotine buzz off cigarette smoke, right?
I wouldn't think so. Yeah.
Same thing as that. Yeah. Like you'd have to be like sitting there in a tiny little box, airtight, and then someone just going, like directly into your face. Over and over. Yeah, that would get it done. But yeah, that's crazy. Like, they really don't care here.
Denver right now is like cigarettes in New York in the 40s. Like it's everywhere. But the toughest thing about Denver now is like it's so difficult to get anything done. Like I don't know if you've experienced this, Taylor, but the last time I was there, like just trying to order a fucking sandwich because every clerk is high. Yeah. Like everyone is high out of their fucking mind. And you're just like, hey, can I get a sandwich? And they're like, yeah, can you get me one? It's like, no,
Dude, there have been like 2 different times on this trip.
A sandwich. That sounds real good. Call back later. I gotta take care of something.
Yeah, there have literally been 2 different times on this trip so far that like it's late at night. Like we'll go to a bar, hang out with my cousin, his friends, my girlfriend, whatever, and like I'm baked to shit, and they'll come over and be like, "What do you want?" And I'll be like, "Oh, I'll try this beer, that beer, whatever," and like they leave. Like 10 minutes later, I'll be like, what are they like brewing all of this fresh for like our table of 4 people, 5 people? And then this is twice in 4 days. They'll come back and be like, could you guys remind me again what you all ordered? Like, I'm high as a kite sitting here at your table and you can't remember my order? I can tell you the beers we all wanted, so you must be absolutely blitzed.
I had a having a good time that I tried to check in. I tried checking the hotel last time I was in Denver. And this is like, it's like a nice hotel. And the clerk is high out of her fucking mind. And like, I ask her what type my room is. And she says it's a Klex. And I was like, what? What was that word? And like, it's a back and forth for a while. Until finally I figure out that then she tells me that means club level executive. And I was like, okay, I don't know your staff terms. So I don't know what a Klex is. Like, I don't know what the shorthand is. And then she's like, okay, it's club level executive. I'm like, I still don't know how many beds that is.
Yeah, I'm with you. I was like, I hear club level executive, and I think, pretty nice. I mean, it's not a presidential suite.
You have a picture of it?
Is that one nice bed? 2 okay beds?
Yeah, all club level is in a Sheraton just means you have access to like the breakfast lounge. Like that's what club level is. And then executive just means their king room that's slightly bigger. Like that's what it meant in that hotel anyway. But it took me 10 fucking minutes to figure that out because like this woman couldn't understand that I don't know the inside hotel terms.
You know the worst at that? Everyone who's ever served in any military. My God. Yeah, like them with their acronyms. What are they doing with the acronyms here? What, like you have to know your audience to some extent, right? You know, I was a computer guy, right? Computer people do acronyms at a level that rivals anybody else, even military guys. But we do understand the audience, you know? We don't just talk in letters. But military guys will tell you they're about the PCS, which turns out that means move. You can't put that together Who knows what PCS means if you're not serving in the military?
Maybe if you take the time to actually say the words and think about it a little bit, maybe we'd win another war sometime in this decade or next. What's it been, dude? What's it been? 50 years since you guys have won one?
We're due for a win.
We are the New York Yankees on like a 50-year fucking win drought.
No lies. We're the St. Louis Blues, and the Blues won last year, and the militaries they're in for a victory at some point. How many wars can you lose in a row?
That's why we're sending military to fight ourselves, because one of us will win.
Now that's a good point.
Ooh, yeah.
That's
I think you guys have